Sometimes God will make the lesson so plain that eventually you have no choice but to see it. Imagine meeting someone known as fire. And somewhere along the journey, fire becomes pain. And all the while you're living through exactly that. Fire, pain, things burning down inside of you that nobody else can see. There were nights of crying into pillows. Days of asking God, why? Moments of feeling rejected, embarrassed, unwanted, confused, and completely disconnected from the person you used to be. And perhaps the hardest realization isn't what somebody else did. It's realizing how many times life showed you what something was and you stayed because you desperately wanted it to become something different. That's a difficult truth, but it can also be a freeing one. Because when you stop making somebody else responsible for becoming the person you needed them to be, you finally get your power back. You realize, I cannot change what happened. I cannot change another person. But I can change what happens next. And sometimes that's the breakthrough. Not revenge. Not somebody finally apologizing. Not them suddenly understanding your value. Not even your circumstances immediately changing. Sometimes the breakthrough is waking up one morning and realizing it doesn't hurt the same anymore. The physical world may look almost exactly as it did a few weeks ago. Same walls. Same problems waiting to be resolved. Same unanswered questions. But internally, something moved. The fog started lifting. Clarity replaced confusion. Acceptance began replacing resistance. And suddenly you can look at something that once felt like it was destroying you and recognize that somehow even there you were becoming. Fire can destroy, but fire can also refine. Pain can break your heart, but pain can also reveal where you've been abandoning yourself just to keep someone else. And perhaps some chapters aren't sent to become our forever. Perhaps they expose what we need to heal, what we need to release, what we will never accept again, and who we are capable of becoming. So whether you call this season awakening, transformation, recovery, divine timing, clarity, or simply finally having enough, honor it. Especially when the change happens inside before anything changes outside. That's where new lives begin. And to whoever needs this tonight, you have already survived days you were convinced you couldn't survive. You've cried and still gotten up. You've lost yourself and somehow started finding your way back. So don't mistake an unfinished chapter for the end of your story. Keep moving, even if all you can manage today is one decision. Keep moving, even if the evidence of your new life hasn't appeared yet. Keep moving, even if you're still standing in the place where the old you broke down. Keep moving. The fire didn't finish you. The pain didn't finish you. And this is not where you're